ta. Ta is like the English letter T, as in the word tea. Ta comes from the tip of the tongue, which has 5 different exit points. Ta shares the same 8th furthest exit point away from the back of the tongue as 2 other letters, the dal and ta. Again, what separates it from them is its unique combination of attributes. That is what makes it what it is. The tip of the tongue must touch the roof of the mouth just behind the upper teeth in order to pronounce the ta. You will also find this letter in a second form called ta marbuta, literally meaning a tied ta, because its form is like taking a regular ta and tying it up, and can be found written as the modern letter ha, but with dots at the end of a word. This is because it can be pronounced as a ta or a ha. This ta is generally used to indicate a feminine word, although not all feminine words will have this, and will usually have a ha sound, except if it has a vowel sign on it, or you are stopping on the word. Then it is pronounced as a ta. The ta has the permanent attribute of al-hams, whisper, meaning to fully run your breath when pronouncing it, the opposite of al-jahr, apparent, where the breath is completely trapped after the letter's exit point. When pronouncing the ta, you use less air than some other letters, such as the fa, but the difference is that you shoot the air out in one shot rather than a steady stream of air, due to the difference in mouth movement and place of exit. So, the ta shares the same exit point as the dal. Notice, however, that dal is a letter of al-jahr, apparent, so we fully block or trap the running of the breath, whereas the ta is the opposite. Ta also has the attribute of a shidda, strength, force, or explosiveness, requiring the full trapping or blocking of the sound after its exit, and the attribute of a Tarqeeq, lightness, thinness. So remember to make your tongue thin and to make a bit of a smile when pronouncing the letter, as well as giving the attribute of Istifaal, lowering. So lower the back of your tongue to the floor of your mouth when pronouncing it. And al-infitah, opening. So keep a separation between the tongue and the roof of the mouth after touching the letter's exit point. Ta is a sun letter. Unique qualities and meaning. The ta comes from the 8th exit point on the tongue, or the 3rd exit point away from the outermost exit on the tip, being the 10th. Ta sharing this exit point with ta and dal appear to be sharing the same pattern of sound and letter qualities as the exit point for the tha, dha, and dal, the 10th exit point, where the ta is related to the tha, the dal is related to the dhal, and the ta is related to the dha. The ta and tha are similar in every way except their exit point and its effect on their attributes. Their example is like the example of taking identical twin babies and separating them at birth, and you have one grow up in Africa and the other in Sweden. The twin in Africa will be darker in skin tone compared to the twin in Sweden, due to the effect growing up under the sun has on him. The ta is the first of a set, ta and tha, if counted from the inside of the tongue outwards, or the second of a set if counted from the outside in, meaning ta is from the 8th exit point of the tongue and tha is from the 10th and the last exit point, meaning ta is from the 8th exit point of the tongue and tha is from the 10th and last exit point. Its uniqueness comes from being the only letter from this exit and having al-hams, whispering, and is weak because it requires more breath to carry it. It is also the only letter from this exit point that does not have the attribute of al-qalqala, vibration, bounce, uneasiness, or echo, due to it not being as tense. It is a lighter letter, a letter of lowering, and an open letter, meaning has to do with being one of a pair, dual, or two, that are weak in foundation, or being less apparent. The meaning also contains qualities of firmness as opposed to being loose or soft, as well as the quality of being ahead or following. Possible meaning having to do with flexibility also exists. In summary, ta. Exit point, tip of al-lisan, the tongue. Attributes, al-hams, whispering. Al-shidda, strength or force. Al-tarqeeq, lightness or thinness. Al-istifaal, lowering. Infitah, opening, and is a sum letter. Meaning: pair, dual, two, not apparent or weak, firm, ahead or following, and may have meaning of flexibility.